You think you know her. You think you can read her clearly. But there are signs, small and easy to miss, and you ignore them. Every time you do, you lose control, power, and peace of mind. These are the red flags most people do not want to see. The small truths hiding in everyday actions. And the reason hope can turn into frustration or regret. The first red flag is inconsistency. She says one thing but does another. Promises are made and then broken, without explanation. And you ignore it. You make excuses. You hope it will change. But inconsistency shows what she really cares about, where her loyalty goes. Every time you overlook it, you teach her your patience is endless. Your boundaries are weak, and your attention is cheap. The second red flag is manipulation. Quiet, hidden, invisible manipulation. She twists your words, shifts blame, hides facts, or uses emotions to control you. Most people miss it or pretend it is not happening. The subtle humor? You think you are understanding, helping, or being fair, but you are reacting to her plan, and she notices when you fail to see it. Every manipulation you ignore gives her more power and takes yours away. The third red flag is lack of respect. Not loud, not obvious, but small actions show she does not treat you as an equal. She may interrupt, dismiss your opinion, or ignore your boundaries, and you let it slide, thinking it is minor. But these small moments add up. They change how she treats you, how she values you, and how much she tests your limits. By the end of this stage, you see the pattern: inconsistency, manipulation, disrespect. Each one is a signal, a warning, a truth hiding in plain sight. Most ignore it, hoping she will change, hoping it is temporary. But reality is simple. The red flags you ignore grow stronger, louder, and more serious. Your response, or lack of it, decides everything that comes next. This is the trap. Most fail not because they do not care, not because they are naive, but because they refuse to see what is in front of them. Every time you ignore these red flags, you show her how far she can push, how little respect she needs, and how much control she has over your attention, your emotions, and your energy. By now, the signs are clear. Inconsistency, manipulation, disrespect, and yet most still ignore them. Most make excuses. Most hope it will change, but the more you overlook, the more control she gains. Every small lapse you accept teaches her your patience is unlimited. Your boundaries are weak, and your attention can be taken for granted. The first truth is observation. Watch her patterns, her actions, her words. Notice what she says and what she does differently. Small contradictions, hidden tests, subtle disrespect. They all reveal her priorities, her intentions, and her limits. And when you pay attention, quietly, without reacting, you gain an invisible power. You see what others miss. You read the script she thinks is hidden, and you control your response instead of reacting to hers. Next, restraint is key. You do not argue, beg, or push. You do not react to manipulations. Every silence, every pause, every careful choice becomes a signal. She notices it even if she cannot name it. She feels the calm, the control, the quiet authority you hold. And the humor? You are doing almost nothing. Yet she spins trying to figure you out, trying to regain influence. Every attempt she makes proves her dependence on your attention. The second truth is boundaries. Respect yourself first. Every red flag ignored is a boundary broken. Every manipulation accepted is your energy lost. You cannot fix her. You cannot force change. You can only respond with clarity, consistency, and calm. Every time you hold your ground, every time you refuse to react impulsively, you create invisible tension. She notices it. She feels it. And it shapes her behavior more than any lecture, any threat, or any argument could. By the end of this stage, you realize the pattern is simple. Red flags are not random. They are signals. They are tests. They reveal her limits, her intentions, and how she values you. And mastery is not reacting blindly. It is seeing, understanding, and acting with quiet power. Most fail because they ignore the signals. You succeed because you notice them, hold your ground, and let the consequences unfold naturally. By now, the truth is unavoidable. She shows patterns, inconsistency, manipulation, disrespect, and every time you ignored them before, the impact grew. But now you see clearly, and seeing is power. The first secret is calm authority. You do not panic. You do not beg. You do not chase or explain. Every silence, every measured choice, every steady response communicates more than words ever could. She notices the change. She feels it. And the subtle humor. You are doing almost nothing. Yet her mind spins trying to figure you out, trying to regain control where none is offered. Observation becomes your advantage. You see the tests, the small tricks, the hidden shifts. You notice what matters most to her, what she values, what she fears losing. And you respond with clarity, not emotion. Boundaries are held. Attention is earned. Influence grows silently, invisibly, and powerfully. She reacts, she tests, she notices, but you remain untouchable, consistent and in control. Next, understanding consequences is crucial. Every ignored red flag has consequences. Every boundary bent teaches lessons she does not articulate. And now, by recognizing patterns and standing firm, you allow natural outcomes to unfold. You are not forcing change. You are not begging for respect. You are simply showing what happens when boundaries are enforced and signals are read correctly. The final truth is simple yet powerful. Mastery comes from noticing, understanding, and responding with quiet authority. You do not control her. You control yourself. And by doing so, you shape the dynamic, influence perception, and create tension that compels attention, curiosity, and respect. She cannot help but adjust, respond, and reflect. By the end, the invisible shift is clear. She notices the calm. She notices the boundaries. She notices the quiet strength you hold. And every reaction she shows, every pause, every test, every adjustment confirms one truth. You are no longer manipulated, ignored, or undervalued. You are the standard. You are the authority. You are the one she must account for without you saying a word.